Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza. Welcome to Reiki with Marky, and welcome to yet another meaningful episode. And alam nyo na, naka-turtleneck na naman ako. Alam nyo na sasabihin kong next. Okay, so sabay-sabay na tayo. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to leave a comment down below for any comments, suggestions. Huwag naman violent reaction, grabe kayo. But also, let me take advantage of this airtime na if you are going through, if you may be needing some spiritual advice or any life experiences that you may be needing our direction, naka-flash sa screen ninyo ang email address namin. Please send us an email and we will be happy to help you and feature you in our upcoming episodes. And syempre, if you wish to honor your identity and to keep it discreet, of course, gagawin namin yan. Ang mahalaga ay matulungan namin kayo. So do not forget to hit the bell button para lagi tayong updated sa mga upcoming episodes natin. Okay, so welcome to yet another meaningful episode here at Reiki with Marky. And I promised, if you watched the previous video, na sabi ko nga that our first few videos will be establishing our guiding principles. Kumbaga, ito yung magiging core values natin. So we are talking about the 5 Reiki principles and the 3 universal spiritual laws. If you haven't watched those videos yet, grabe naman. Panoorin nyo na, okay? Kasi nga, it's very essential on how we're going to put everything together so that every single episode that you will be watching, it will allow you to have not just that courage, not just the strength, but the right motivation on how you will also shift your lives positively. O, diba? Pansin nyo, lagi akong gumaganon din. Sorry na. Gusto kong iganon. Sorry na. Okay. So, without further ado, last episode, I promise, sabi ko, bibigyan natin ng mas maganda pang meaning. Because in the last episode, we discussed how we understand why things happen, yung cause and effect natin. And we've discussed that fully in our previous episode. But in this episode, it will be something deeper than that. We will finally understand ang decision-making skills natin. Why we decide on a certain way and why things happen. And we all know, because of that one universal spiritual law, the law of resonance, it is reflected as our cause and effect. Okay, so the action-reaction natin. How do we fully manage understanding that? Kasi nga, in the previous episode, pinaintindi natin na yung elements na kasama dun sa ating energies and what constitutes the cause and effect are the 3 things: our thoughts, decisions, and actions. Focusing on the decisions, paano nga ba makakuha ng magandang sound decision? So, simulan na natin. Okay? So, unang-una, mapapansin nyo, there are really decisions na isang ganun lang, ang bilis eh. Yes na yes, alam mo yun? O kaya no na no. Yung mga tipong, maganda example lang ito. Yung friends mo sa Facebook online since elementary days. Pero hindi naman kayo nakita na. Hindi naman kayo masyadong nagkakaroon ng bonding time together anymore. Out of nowhere, biglang nag-message sa'yo. Mars, kape naman tayo. Sabi mo naman nung pagkabasa mo nung direct message pa, ay, kape. Tagal ko na hindi nakakausap. Networking yan. Ay, actually busy pala ako, no. So, ang bilis natin mag-decide. Alam natin, deep inside our heart, if it's a right answer, yes agad. Pero there are times naman na isang araw na hindi ka pa makadecide, isang linggo na hindi ka pa makadecide, isang buwan na, ilang taon na hindi ka pa makadecide. Bakit ganun? May mga desisyon na sobrang bilis, may desisyon na it's totally the opposite. Yung parang hindi ka talaga makapag-decide until now. Now, this is why, and you may have commonly heard about this term. Now, whenever you find yourself in a situation na parang hindi clear ang answer natin, yung tipong, my heart says yes, my heart will go on. My heart says yes, my mind says no. Magkaiba sila ng sagot eh. So, hindi naman sa kontrabida yung isa, no? Kasi parang lagi natin sasabihin, yung mind natin, lagi tayong nire-remind yan of what is right, what is just. Past experiences, it's only just doing its job. The mind is programmed that way. It stores memories. It allows all of our experiences na lagi nating naaalala. Kasi nga, we are meant to learn from it through our past experiences. Ano pa? Yung lessons from other people around us, our friends and family. Why? Because of the universal law, the universal spiritual law of synthesis. So, ayan, nagtatagpi-tagpi na ulit tayo, ha? Why? Because we are all one and the same. My story can be your story, and vice versa. And because of that, alam natin na this is something, one way or another, na experience na natin. Yung hindi natin sila talaga mapagtagpo marami silang kanya-kanyang opinion. And it happens. So, first of all, do not be too hard on yourself that hindi sila masyadong nag-a-agree sa mga sagot. It really happens. Why? It also, one, it's a clear statement na hindi pa tayo fully decided on what to do. Now, the soundest decisions kasi to make, mapapansin ninyo, yung mabilis tayo makapag-decide is kapag pareho sila, they both agree, yes and yes, no and no. Or maybe. Hindi rin siya sure. Pwede naman. Basta solid yung answer. But when you come to a situation na hindi sila nagtutugma ng sagot, and paano kung kailangan na mag-decide? And it happens, di ba? Paano if we are pressed with time? Paano kung talaga na decide na, ngayon na, nagmamadali talaga may ganun. And then, we always end up choosing these decisions, pero ano nangyayari kapag hindi siya balanse? Magkaiba silang sagot and then bigla tayo nag-decide? It always entails risk. Okay? Risks that can present two possibilities. It can be favorable. Oh, very good. It can be the opposite. And yun ang nangyayari talaga ng madalas. Siyempre, kapag hindi na naman tayo nagkaroon ng favorable result, kung ending yan, I'm pretty sure you'll take it against yourself. Kawawa naman. I shoot. Okay, so wag masyadong ganun. Number one, let's be clear. We have to be best friends with ourselves. Hindi natin uutuin yung sarili natin because of the Reiki Principles. Just for today, I shall work honestly. Itatagpi na naman natin. Okay, so number one, babalikan natin yung mga Reiki Principles later on. But of course, we have to be best friends with ourselves. Kasi, let's face it, other people around us, nakukuha naman na natin yung mga paalala na yan Minsan napapagalitan na nga tayo. Hindi lang ng mga magulang natin, ng mga kaibigan din natin. Kapag may mga desisyon tayo na alam natin, dapat pinag-iisipan natin. Pero let's face it, hindi nga natin masyadong maintindihan Pero ngayon, you will get to fully understand. So first of all, there is no such thing as iisa lang ang sagot. Hindi totoo yun. Maraming options. Ang totoo niyan, minsan, aligaga ka lang din. Impatient ka din. Kalma-kalma, okay? So, what is the thing that we are going to understand first? If they don't agree dun sa decision, edi chill, kalma-kalma muna, and wait for the right opportunity by thinking and processing your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Formulate muna natin na maigi. Let's formulate all of those muna in our mind bago tayo to fully see and assess kung magbabalanse na yes and yes or no and no. Until then, be very patient. Ngayon, next, kapag nakuha mo na yung balanse mo, ayun na, nakuha mo na yung balanse mo. So, wow, the next niyan, you're gonna decide on it. Now, before you decide on it, ganito muna nga alahanin natin. Ipasok muna natin ang universal spiritual law number 2, the law of resonance, okay? Ito yung universal spiritual law that reflects karma, the golden rule, okay? Ito na yung cause and effect. Before you decide, before you choose it, you have to understand kung anong energy muna ilalabas natin. Why? Kasi kung anong energy nilabas natin, yun at yun lang din ang babalik sa atin. So, ang tatanungin natin sa sarili, kung itong energy ba ang nilabas ko at babalik sa akin, dahil babalik ito, would I be okay with it? So kung maglabas ako ng energy that my intention is love, happiness, and kindness, pag bumalik ba sa akin, okay lang. Okay naman yung love. And then, choose it. And then the next step, diba, we're gonna act on it because thoughts, decisions, actions, and then go ahead and ilabas na yung energy na yan. And then, nako, here's the thing. There are times na kahit na napakaganda ng pagkaka-formulate natin, o diba, may mga processing tayo na we have to find the balance of the mind and heart. Yan. Kailangan mag-agree muna sila. And then, ipaprocess natin siya in our mind because we're mindful of our thoughts, decisions, and actions. And then, we're gonna decide which ones, binalansin natin, okay naman, love naman yung bibigay natin. And then, hihintay na natin yung result kasi nga, cause, effect. Tapos, Diyos ko po, minsan ganun nangyayari, no? Ang galing-galing ng pagkakaplano, ang ganda ng pagkaka-execute. Yun nga lang, hindi pa rin favorable. Tapos, magiging sad ka na naman, ay chut. So, again, be best friends with yourself. Okay? Do not be too hard on yourself. Now, this is also part of the process and part of our learning. So, what will we do kapag kahit na ang ganda ng pagkakaprocess natin, tapos hindi ganun ka-favorable pa rin yung mga results na nakuha natin, i-apply natin ang 5 Reiki Principles. And let's see, baka mamaya kasi meron tayong na-miss out. So, balik tayo sa just for today. Just for today, okay, I trust that this is an experience that is meant for me to receive and for me to assess things. That in itself, blessing agad yan. Tatalong ka na kagad sa next blessing kasi you are allowing yourself that no matter what the situation is, no matter how life unfolds, you still trust. You trust that God is giving you these opportunities para maplansya natin ang maplansya ng maigi. Yung damit ko, medyo lukot ba? Sorry. Medyo lukot nga. Medyo sorry na. Hindi. Para maplansya natin yung mga bagay-bagay sa buhay natin and to finally emerge as a better version of ourselves. And then, that in itself, instant blessing na naman yun. And then, syempre, when you get to discover that, babalik na naman tayo sa pagpo-formulate ng thoughts, decisions, and actions natin. May na-miss out ba ako? Baka naman, tapos nakatulog ka ng gana. Ay, huwag ka matulog. Na joke lang. Sa kakaisip mo ng yung kakaisip natin ng processing natin, make sure that you really go through yung mga pros and cons, the things that we need to be mindful about. Tapos dun mo na-discover, ay kaya naman pala nagkulang ako ng pag-a-assess. Meron pa pala ako dapat idagdag, hindi ko na isama. So yun na, blessing na yun right there. So what we will do, we will add it again. And as we process our thoughts, decisions, and actions, i-add to sa ating formula. And then, process uli natin. Babalik. We're going to keep repeating the process. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start processing everything on our own. Balance ba? Okay, I will add everything. Plus yung na-miss out ko, balance ba? Yes and yes or no and no? Okay, very good. Now we decide. Kapag nilabas ko ba itong energy, adding what I missed out, pag bumalik, okay ba? Okay naman. And then you take action into it and then babalik na naman tayo sa cause and effect. Now, the key there is that we have to be very consistent as well in making sure that we align and organize everything. Why? Because this is the way for the universe to know, para malaman ni God na talagang inaayos mo na. If before, hindi tayo ganun ka-mindful, wala tayong masyadong proseso, wala tayong masyadong understanding kung bakit nangyayari yung mga bagay. Pero ngayon, may mga formula na tayo sinusunod para mas maging mindful tayo about our thoughts, decisions, and actions. We keep doing it, and over and over, we get to see opportunities kung paano pa natin mai-improve. And then, pa-apply na naman dyan ang second universal spiritual law ng law of resonance. But why? Kasi nga, if you're very consistent kung anong energy ang nilabas mo, yun at yun lang din babalik sa'yo. And imagine that, one way or another, because this is a universal spiritual law, kung anong tinanim, siya rin ang aanihin. And that is how we will fully understand ang mga decisions natin. Now, mga upcoming episodes natin, marami pa tayong mga situational na mga life challenges, experiences, and isasama ko rin yung mga personal experiences ko kung paano naman nakatulong. Babalik-balikan lang natin uli 5 Reiki Principles and the 3 Universal Spiritual Laws. Actually, idadagdag din natin tong last 2 episodes that we created to understand our thoughts, decisions, and actions, and to understand, syempre, how we decide on things. Kung susumahin natin, yung mga yan, lahat na na-mention ko, ito talaga ang magbibigay sa atin ng opportunity to keep shifting positively. That is our episode for today. If you like our episode, do not forget to hit the thumbs up, okay? Do not forget to hit the thumbs up. And syempre, do not forget again, sabay-sabay na tayo, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And do not forget to leave a comment down below. And syempre, I'm really looking forward to hear from you guys. Mag-message kayo sa amin. We'd really love to interact with everybody. But for now, this again is Marky Mendoza na nagpapaalala, sabay-sabay na nating sabihin to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.